attacking Protoss, then well, you're in luck because this build gets you out really fast, and you can do a lot of harm to the Protoss and set them back. And this is a very good warning. The warning is that your forces, especially the Marauders, get owned by the probes. The probes surround Marauders very easily and very fast. So move away when you see a cluster of friggin' probes moving at you. But as soon as the probe move back to the mineral lines, you go back immediately and hit the probes. As soon as they pull the probes again, you move away from them. You know, don't go into hand-to-hand melee combat with the probes, because you will get surrounded and you will lose your forces. It's bad. Okay? And also, this build is designed to set your expansion up. It's not designed to defeat the Protoss, unless the Protoss is very greedy. Otherwise, just don't overcommit into the Protoss base. You know. So by this time, you want to continue producing your SCVs and your Marines and Marauders. And you see right here in the game, I'm actually making a bunker. I'm pretending that I can't overtake this force, and they have a sentry there. So I'm just building my bunker. Alright. So go back to my base. Produce one more Marauder. And when your command center is almost done, you can build up to 2 more barracks. Make sure one of them has a reactor and the other one has a tech lab. And when this command center is really almost done, you want to start research the orbital command to give your economy a bigger boost. Oh yeah, also make sure once the orbital command is done, you want to drop the mule at the natural expansion, not at your own base, so that you can start using these minerals and not speed up the depletion of your own base minerals. Alright, as you can see now, I am about to build another bunker right here, because I'm reaching the 35 supply line. This is about when a Protoss can successfully push out and eliminate this little force I have here. So I want to build a little bunker right here, so by the time they get here, this bunker will be done.
SCV ready.
And you want to keep on producing your SCVs. Keep on producing supply depots so you don't get supply cap. And based on what you see, if the Protoss has a lot of forces, you might want to consider building a second bunker here at your natural expansion. Now you would have about 4 barracks, and once your natural expansion saturates, you can even afford to up to 6 barracks. So now I just moved all my forces back from the Protoss base, and from here all you have to do is to survive the opponent's attack and you will have the game. Now I'm going to talk about the transition options, what you can transition into, because this is where the build ends, and from this point it's really up to you. It's really to your judgment on what to build, and it depends on the situation. But this is a general guideline that I'm about to tell you. So the first transitioning option is to defeat your opponent with Marines Marauders plus Ghosts with EMPs. This is my favorite transition because it will work for almost any Protoss army builds, and your Marine Marauder force is highly mobile, and the Ghosts cut the life of Protoss forces to half, literally. And you can start this transition by building 2 more barracks, which is exactly what I did here, and one with reactor and the other one with tech lab. After that, you will want to build a Ghost Academy, and you would want to produce about 10 more Marines and Marauders before you start producing any ghosts, because what you have to know is when you're producing a ghost from your tech lab, you're not producing Marauders. So if the Protoss decide to take its revenge on you very fast, you will not have enough forces. You should have at least 3 refineries up to keep up with the production costs of ghosts, because ghosts cost 150 minerals and 150 gas. So, you know, that's like more than a tank itself right there. So the ghosts are very, very cost heavy, and you gotta make sure your gas would keep up with it, along with the Marauder production, because Marauders also cost 25 population. I mean 25 gas. And you should form up for an attack once you have about 4 ghosts. This way, once your enemy, once you get to your enemy base, you should have all 4 ghosts ready and charged to be able to throw down their EMPs. You should also consider to add more barracks and bringing your total barracks count up to 6 barracks, because with 2 fully operational mining command centers, you should be able to produce from 6 barracks, no problem. And your goal is to end this game in mid-game. You don't want to linger around until the Colossi come out. When the Colossi and the High Templars come out, your chances of winning are dramatically decreased. So make sure whatever you do, you want to win in mid-game. This is what this build is designed for. Your second transition option is to defeat the opponent by using the Triple M. The Triple M combo with Stim and Combat Shields. The Triple M is Marines, Marauders, and Medevacs, plus Stim and Combat Shields. So this transition works just as well for the mid-game by using your highly mobile Marines and Marauders army with Stim and Shield plus Medevacs. You will be able to rip through the Protoss forces. You must have at least 3 refineries up to be able to keep up with the dropship and research costs. You should harass the enemy mineral lines with your first medic. Make sure you load 4 Marauders into the medevac, not 8 Marines, because it would take forever for the 8 Marines to come down. But it was really relatively quick for 4 Marauders to come down from the dropships. And take care of your first medevac to not lose it. And you want to launch your attack when you have about 3 medics. That includes your first harassing medevac. So when you get your third medevac out, you want to retrieve the first one that was harassing and unload everybody, and then go attack. Oh yeah, also I posted links to the pro replays of the pros who actually use this build in tournaments, so that you can see how they effectively use this build against a real player. Remember, the reason that I'm playing the computer is that I want to show you the exact build, because when you're watching a shoutcast and when you're just watching a replay, you're not going to be able to see when that player that's doing the Zatic build put a bunker down or put a barracks down. You're only going to see the battle and the cool stuff. That's cool, but you really need to see how everything comes together, how that player is able to do what he does in that replay, and this is what I'm aiming to do. I also have the link for the Excel file of the detailed description of how to do this build on the information bar, so all you have to do is to look at that and check it out. Alright, thank you for watching.